everyone, welcome to another edition of The Week. My name is Jare Tiamiyu. Let's look at what happened in the last week of September. And it was a very eventful week from Osun to what happened in Nigeria and even across the globe. Let's start from Osun State here. And the biggest news is that Senator Adeleke, he made victorious at the Supreme Court against his challenger, Prince Dotun Babayemi. The Supreme Court said that the case was filed out of time, and by that time they threw the case out of the window. Okay, moving on from there, still in Osun State, and also still on the issues that have to do with governorship election. The tribunal finally started sitting on Tuesday, and it was a very eventful one. On Monday rather, it was a very eventful one, and the council to Senator Adeleke and the People's Democratic Party are seeking a 7-day adjournment to study some applications made by the governor of the state, Boyega and the All Progressives Congress. We'll continue to look at that. As you know, that's another very big event in Osun. And you remember that the Court of Appeal has stated that the tribunal will be held in Osun State, Osogbo to be precise. And that is when they threw away the application by Governor Itola and the APC to relocate the tribunal sitting to Abuja. Justice Demba Mensah said that the security operatives have given them some assurances that there is no security threat to the sittings and proceedings of the tribunal. I will continue to witness what is going to happen at the tribunal in Osogbo, the state capital. I'm moving on to the national issue and the matter that has to do with 2023 presidential election. On Thursday, candidates of political parties were gathered in Abuja for a peace accord signing. But fortunately or otherwise, the candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was absent, while his running mate, Senator Shettima, was present to represent him. And it was a very dramatic event at that sitting when popular activists and the candidate of AAC, Sowore, confronted Senator Shettima, saying that he had no right to sit on that seat because it belongs to his principal. And let's check some of the videos from that event.
That doesn't mean that I will not keep saying, pushing my position. It's the same position I have with the people sitting in front. I confronted him, why is he sitting here when Tinubu is not here? You understand? If I was sitting there, I would not stand up for him. Because Tinubu is the one who's supposed to be here. You can't be running Nigeria for presidency in absentia.
Okay, I will see. But you know, after that, the members of the APC, they released the picture of Senator Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and where he was holding a meeting with former governor of Osun State, Chief Bisi Akande, and a member of the APC in London. They are having that meeting in London, as you can see some of the pictures there. Some people are asking, why in London when we have important assignments in Nigeria and you want to govern us? What is really happening? And that matter actually spells some speculations about his health. But you know, there is no concrete evidence to whatever people are saying. But that is the picture that we saw. I'm moving on to another party, the People's Democratic Party at the national level. It is now Basgo, Bamiletiki Batemi. It is very, very interesting. You see the way they are throwing tantrums here and there. The camp of Governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, it seems to be having upper hand against the camp of the presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar and the national chairman of the party, Jare Tiamiyu. As you can see some of these letters that we saw on Thursday, where some members of the National Working Committee, starting from the Deputy National Chairman South, Ambassador Taufik Alakpaja, and some other members of the party were making some reforms, running into millions of naira. Wait a minute. Some people are in need of something around 2 million. And you people are now fighting over and returning as average as 36 million naira. And when we say this country is not bad, but wait. But they say there is no money in all these positions. Why are they returning this, this huge amount of money? As you can see those 4 letters that we have there, one from President Vice Chairman and former Chairman of the PDP in Osun, Honorable Soji Adagmodo, who refunded 28 million naira, And you see that one too from the National Women Leader, who was only for 28.8 million naira. And also the last one is from the Zonal Vice Chairman, South, Chief Dan Hobby, who was only funded the same amount. You know what is funny in that matter is that the Deputy National Chairman, South, Ambassador Arapaja, in his letter, he said he was browsing through his alert after he saw a story in the nation's newspaper. And please, Ambassador, come closer. Are we saying that you were not aware of that huge amount of money, 36 million naira we are talking about here, sir? And you needed to browse through your account before you could see, after you have seen a story. You don't know what are these people taking us for? But they told us that there's no money as personal as the party goes here and there. And now you are talking about 36 million, you are talking about 28 million and all that. Are we fools? Tell us. Maybe that is the point, the bone of contention here. But I'm very sure that there will be some another money that you have received, which maybe you will still browse through your alert, and you also tell us that you also received this amount this day. And also, in all these letters, if you see all of them, none of them has told us when the money was paid into his or her account. Where was the money paid into your account? Honorable Jare, we would like to hear that. It may be when we will know that, okay, the money was just recently paid, moments after this, and then this is what the money was meant for. And that is something we have to look into. And then speaking on the currency, you know, President Muhammadu Buhari in 2015 said he wanted to tackle 3 things: security, economy, and the last one is corruption. But I want to tell you that we are not talking about corruption because corruption has become something that is becoming part of us right now. But you know, we have to talk about the economy. President Buhari told us that it was unacceptable then when we are having dollar at 195 naira. But sir, if I have to tell you today that naira is as high as 735 naira to dollar. That is what we have today. And that is exactly where we are right now, at the parallel market. You know, this thing is becoming so worrisome. I believe that the CBN governor is not getting this matter right. It's time for him to go. That's my own opinion anyway, but I believe it's time for him to go. And also, before I go to the last one, and that is the students in Bauchi State. You consider on Monday they protested against the government policy where they were going to be separated from the female colleagues. You can see the male students there protesting on the streets of Bauchi, and they are saying that they are not going to accept their policy. Wait a minute. Is there anything so special in this? And even the government, what is so special? What do you aim to achieve? I believe there is a need for more enlightenment on this. But I don't believe that this protest should actually make the government to change its decision. They should rather be hard to comply with it. That is my own opinion anyway. But before I go on a very short break now, John Howard, the Abuja big boy, has confessed to kidnapping just 2 persons. He said he was part of the group that kidnapped 2 persons, and then he got as huge as 1.5 million naira and 1 million naira in those 2 operations. But this is John Ewa that has been posting on social media saying that also, the word also is becoming the most abused word among the young people in Nigeria. John Ewa is facing the consequences of his actions now, and I'm very sure that he will be charged to court as soon as the investigations are concluded. On this note, I'll go on a very short break. When I'm back, inside the community and the other segment, you and the SDG will come your way. I'll be right back. Welcome to Inside the Community, and this time it's going to be positive news, and I want to talk about this, and that is Osun Community and Social Development Agency, CSDA, has taken development to some people at the hinterland, the core rural area in Olaoluwa local government, in the whole local government areas of the state. If you look at these people in Elemo, in the Iwo East, and also Ajagba, Adeleke, these are the people that are living in hinterland, and the commission, water project and school. I'm very particular about the classrooms that they commission in those areas. If you look at it, these are the schools that ordinary people are attending. And I'm giving this kudos to the Osun CSDA because these are the people that are far from the camera. They are the people that are far even from the midget, if I can use that too, because their matters may not be reported as soon as possible. But for the CSDA to take development to them is worth commendation. And I want to commend the agency under the leadership of Mrs. Funmi Abokele. And on that note, I'm going on a very short break now. When I'm back, you and the SDGs will carry away. Welcome back, and this is you and the SDGs, and the topic for today is go for, and that is quality education. Quality education is very important, and that's one of those things where the inside the community actually reported this. The people at the internet and the rural area must have access to quality education. Let me tell you, while we are having the rural-urban migration, people leaving the rural area to urban center, one of the major aspects is because of quality education. I can tell you that people are living in areas where they are supposed to be contributing productively to the economy of the country. But because of the fact that they want their children to be educated, they will be sending the harder, able-bodied men and women to the center to come and have quality education. So the local government must ensure there is free basic education. That is one of the targets, and that is very important. Free basic education at both primary and secondary levels. And we must also ensure that we train the teachers, we train them so that they will be compliant with the 21st century education system. And that is why the Sustainable Development Goal is aimed at achieving this quality education before 2030. And on that note, I want to say thank you for being part of today's show. My name is Jare Tiamiyu. Appreciation to everyone that worked with me in the studio. Mayowa Ajayi, Latifa Twede, and every other person in the studio. Thank you for being part of today's show. Bye for now.